Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back with another video, and today's video is about how to be productive when staying home. So this is mostly for people who have an option of working from home, and today I'm going to talk about 6 things which you should follow in order to be productive. That means there are chances that you'll be distracted, but I'm gonna tell you few things and it will definitely make you feel more productive. So the first thing is do a journaling. So the reason I am saying that journaling is important, and there are a lot of reasons behind that, and I've tried by myself, and that's the reason I'm sharing with you. So I got the journal for myself and it says you can. I don't know whether you can see it. You can, that means you can. Yeah, definitely. So the reason behind a journal is I know what things I have to do for the day. So I pretty much have a list of it. I don't know whether you can see it, but I have a list that for today, if you have a 9 o'clock meeting or if you have a 12 o'clock meeting, then you pretty much know, oh, I have a meeting for this. And I also suggest that, also instead of just writing a meeting, be specific about what kind of a meeting it is, whether you are discussing about if you're into a content creation or you are a media person, then be specific with your goal. And when you're discussing, you have a clarity. So that's the first thing I would suggest. Second thing is plan your day in such a way that you have time for everything. So instead of getting up by 8:30 and or 8:45 and then you start your work by 9, well, I won't suggest you that. Rather, I would suggest you that get up by 8, do a meditation for about 10 minutes. It definitely helps. You feel really energetic, and then prep your meal, have your breakfast, so you have the energy, because breakfast is really important. First meal of the day is really important. So I suggest you to have it and dress like you going to office. Even you don't have to go out, but wear something casual, a semi-casual, based on whatever you think will work for you, instead of being in pajamas. Because if you are in your pajamas, there are chances that it feels comfortable, but not necessarily that you want to be in the situation. It's not professional again, and it gives you a vibe. When you are wearing your office clothes, you feel like, okay, yes, I'm supposed to be working, I'm supposed to be in front of my desk. Third thing which I suggest is that have a separate workspace. And there's a reason behind having a separate workspace is there are a number of chances if you are laying on your bed, you will sleep after a while. After working for half an hour or after working for an hour, you will feel like, oh, I should just take a nap of 10 minutes or 15 minutes. And there is a higher possibility of you doing that. And I read one of the article, and it's a research which says that if you really want to be productive, you should have a separate workspace. So I will show you what my workspace looks like. So it's not really a big table, but it's good enough. So you will see a space for a laptop. If you have a desktop, you still have a space for it. I love coffee, so there is a space for a coffee and a journal, so I know whatever task I'm doing, or if I need to note down anything from my meeting or from my work. And then there is a space for water, so that I don't have to get up every 10 or 15 minutes whenever I want to take a sip. I have AirPods, so if I am listening to a podcast, or if I am in a meeting, this is really very handy, so I don't have to use the wires. And sometimes for my mic, after post-production, if I want to listen to anything, so I have my a phone. I use my phone camera. I got really nice stand. It's really cheap. It's just like $5. I guess $6. And it's available on Amazon, so you can order. And it's so handy. Like I literally sometimes, if I have to watch a movie on my laptop, other than my laptop, then I use this. So I don't have to carry in my hand, and so good. And it's much easier for me. So that's really a decent space, a workspace. And whenever I feel like, okay, I need a nap or something, I will show you. So I take a nap, a 10 minutes nap or something, and it works. And again, first thing when you get up, finish cleaning your bed. Okay, make your bed, make it look like how it was the night before you slept. So listen, you have to follow some of the things, and you have to discipline yourself enough. And the fifth thing, so pretty much if you are finishing your work around 5 or maybe 6 o'clock, then do some stretching, because you've been sitting on one place for a long time. Then you'd really want to be comfortable and to have a fresh air. So I would just say, like, if you have a balcony, if you have a terrace, or if you could just step out, like, not out, but if you step out for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, have some sun if it's sunny outside, or do exercise for stretching, or exercise for 15-20 minutes. You can do it at home. You don't really need gym equipment to do that. 20 minutes, it's doable. And then you are all good to start your dinner preparation. Again, I suggest, if you are not going to office, which is not possible in the current situation, you are saving a good amount of time in commute. So I would suggest that try to have your dinner before 8 o'clock, because our body don't need any food after 8 o'clock. So try finish your dinner before 8 o'clock, and that will allow your body, your stomach, to actually digest your food. It takes about 3 to 4 hours, depending on your metabolism, and there are a lot of other factors. I will not go in detail, but it really helps if you have it before 8 o'clock. And a lot of people must be thinking, what about the phone time? I mean, I don't see any phone time in your routine. So the last thing is, if you are with your family, decide on what you want to watch. So if you finish everything by 8 o'clock, you have about 3-4 hours before you go to bed. And don't use phones. If you're by yourself, then also you can either get in touch with your friend, do a Skype call or a Zoom call. And if you don't have that option either, if you have a TV, then spend, like, watch a movie or a TV series And if you don't have that option either, then I have really nice suggestion which everyone should take. So if you sleep around 12-ish or something, at least spend about 40 to 50 minutes in reading. Reading is really good habit. So you can see some books over here. I got some more downstairs, but whenever I get time after 8 o'clock, I read, like, and I try to finish a couple of chapters. I'm gonna try to finish at one stretch, but I'm a hyperactive person and it's just not possible for me to finish at one stretch. So you can read a couple of chapters for that particular day. Well, that's all I wanted to share. Really, all the tips I gave helps to be productive. And if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.